Hi, this is Zen the Crypto Queen, and I'm starting on this page. Let's scroll down. Let's see what the top 10 are doing. All right, well, not a lot to report there. We got XRP at 50 cents, Doge at 6 cents, Cardano 25. Okay, all right, and we've got Bitcoin down a bit. All right, I was going to do this page last because I'm going to do a little bit of a connect the dots video today. I'm always reluctant to do this because I like to stay a little bit apolitical online. By the way, if you like this content, hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up, please, and put on the bell notification to see all my videos. Oh, I wanted to cover one other little bit of housekeeping, just in case you're here, sir. If you don't like my content, I am perfectly cool with you clicking off and going find someone else who gives you the information that you need. But when you come and bring shade in the comments, when other people, there's 10 nice comments about how helpful it was, and then you have to come in and get nitpicky about either my voice or something else, could you please just do us all a favor and just click off? There's so many other people doing videos. Okay, enough about that nonsense. Also, this is not financial advice. I just share what I do. And in this particular instance, I'm going to stay not political as possible for you because I don't go there. I'm a registered independent. In fact, I live in Florida now where it's just not party affiliated. When I lived in California, I was a registered independent. Okay, so that being said, let's move on because I'm just going to give you a snippet of the stuff that I look at daily. Okay, other than CoinMarketCap in the crypto world. Okay, so I'm going to pull a little bit, hopefully help you pull a little bit of stuff together today. Okay, now I'm not going to read this article. I'm going to link everything in the description box so you can do your own research because it's really important that you do your own research about the dots that I am connecting along with your cryptocurrency digital asset dots. Okay, because some people the only place that you get it is on Twitter. The only place they get information is from one person. That person ends up being a scammer of some sort, and then I hear about it. I do have a couple of clients that still text me, and one got pulled in for to something. He didn't go forward with it. In fact, he was trying to bust the guy, and I get the urge to do that. I've done it before myself. Just avoid these people. Okay, that's why I'm here. Because I don't want beginners to get used, abused, and scammed. Okay, you got to be careful because once your crypto is out of your wallet and out of your ledger and sent to someone else, you can't trace that really and get it back. So just be careful what you do. Okay, let's move on to this. All right, PNC is closing 203 banks in 2023. Should you be concerned? There's and then a second line, look at that second bullet point. The bank has closed thousands of branches since 2012, trying to normalize this. It's not a sign of financial stress, but rather an adjustment to clients' preference for mobile banking. I don't know that it is or it isn't, but I find that a bit concerning that banks, and this isn't the only one, okay? I just pulled up PNC because this year alone, it's been, I think, 47, and then they did another 23 over the summer. I think it's coming to a total of 100 branches by the end of the year. So something's going on, and I think banks, generally speaking, have been in a little bit of trouble. There's things going on. I don't want to get into it. I want you to do your own research. I will make other videos about it if you all are interested in this connect the dot type of videos, okay? I don't do them often because I'm not quite sure where you stand on it. I like to do the cryptocurrency and keep it there, but all this stuff affects everything, okay? So when a big bank announces closing branches, it is concerning. And Bank of America, what's the other one? Chase, and what was the one that crashed last year and got picked up by somebody else? I'm trying to remember now. I think it was about 4 or 5 months ago it happened. Can't remember the name of it. Northern California somewhere. Okay, so things are happening with banks. Not quite sure what's exactly going on, but it doesn't look good. This is just PNC, like I said. Maybe you should do your own research. Okay, here's another one. Okay, now this is dated April 7th of 2023. But 23, and I heard actually it's 26 U.S. states, thank you, Charlie, are moving to reclaim gold and silver as legal tender. You remember back in the 70s when we came off the gold standard? Thank you, Nixon. All right, and then you resigned. Okay, so there's a lot going on behind the scenes, because when you start pulling together information, I want you to decide where you think it leads, okay? Because I'm not here to play out the movie for you. I'm just wanting today to share some information that I have. And also, I want to do another video about other information that I have. But this is just a little bit of an overview of connecting some dots out there in the world, okay? Because sometimes people stay very focused on, my cryptocurrency, even getting it so limited that Bitcoin people argue with XRP people, and those people argue with with other coin holders. That is too micro, and I want you to think a little bit more on the macro scale, okay? So I'll link all of this in the description box. Okay, a financial historian, and this is October 2017. I'm going to tell you something, though. I am not a financial historian. I am not a prognosticator, but I'm going to tell you what I have been predicting, and okay, I could be wrong, but I am going to give you my prediction for today. I think there's going to be a crash sometime mid-September to late September. It's coming. Could it go a little further past that? Sure. What's my point in telling you this? Well, I think between banks, stock market crashes, and not that correlates directly to crypto. I'll tie this in at the end when I go back to coin market. So stay to the end, okay? But some of these things, when you add them up, the world is going to change. Okay, now some people want to call it the quantum financial system, and a lot of people believe, and rightfully so, in the XRP army, because it is when ODL, that's on-demand liquidity, flips its switch, meaning it moves from SWIFT, which is in your back office when you move money from country to country, which I used to do. It takes 4 to 5 days. They charge a lot of money for it. And where's your money in during that time? Well, it's sent on such a slow signal that we're moving currencies and we have to trade that out. Once XRP becomes the bridge currency, and I have zero data about this, okay? It'll happen. It's inevitable. They may flip the switch on that system, and a lot of people believe paper money is going to go away. I don't think that's going to happen overnight. A lot of banks are going to do, their own coins, CBDCs. Oh, God, I always forget the acronym. It's not a good one. They're going to have their own digital coins. Each country is going to have their own digital coin, all these things. Okay, a lot of that is chatter to me. I know that XRP, XLM, likely going to make it, and this isn't a price prediction type of video. However, I will say when it does rocket, it's going to need a nice stable price in order to do all that ODL on-demand liquidity that it's going to do on the daily. Okay, so yeah, that's happening. So stable coins, CBCDs, yeah, that likely will happen. XRP will likely be a good leader in terms of the ODL, flip that switch for the quantum financial system, if you want to call it that. I don't think paper money is going to go anywhere anytime soon. I think XLM, XDC, and probably Quant are going to play some big roles behind the scenes as well. Again, this isn't financial advice. I simply share what I research and what I believe in. I'll leave the depth of those 4 coins for another video. I think I made one a couple weeks ago, but I'll do it again. So there's going to be a lot of changes coming around, and I want you to be prepared, because sometimes, there are people who really believe that credit cards will be locked up, your cash won't be safe in banks, even if it is FDIC insured. You might not be able to take out cash on the same day. So if you've got lots of cash sitting in a bank, you may want to consider moving some of your cash out and into other types of investments. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to make suggestions because, again, not a financial advisor, but it's not a bad idea to have some money in precious metals. It's not a bad idea to have some in other types of investments. Real estate's always good. Does it crash? Yeah. Does it always come back? Usually. So it's always a good thing to hold on to if you can go long term. And then, I think having some digital assets is wise, okay? Because the blockchain is not going away, and I think that especially if you have the time and energy to hold it for a bit. I'm a holder. Do I like holding it a long time? No, I want to see a return on my investment. However, I'm not big into trading. I'll do small trades. But I think that the long-term possibilities are there. And we'll talk about that a little bit more when we go to CoinMarket Cap over here at the end. Let's move on to the next one. BRICS, I don't know if you know what this is. This is Brazil, India. Oh, what's the R? Let's see. I always forget this. I don't know why. South Africa. Oh, there it is. Brazil, Russia. Yeah, duh. India, China, and South Africa. Yeah. So, all right. What should I say about this exactly? Because I think there's two there that are even more important. So I'm going to move on to that. Oh, no, that's my last one. Okay, so, yeah, Russia and China. I thought I brought up an article about this. There it is. Okay, Russia's Putin attends BRICS summit in South Africa remotely while facing war crimes warrant. Okay, that's not the article I wanted to pull up. Sorry. But the bottom line is that there is a lot going on with Russia and China and actually moving in on Africa in many ways. I mean, back in, I was going to say back in the day, but when was that? When I was living in Shenzhen, let's say 2015, 16. China was heavily in the telecom industry moving into Africa because Western countries really didn't want to be bothered with it, right? We want their uranium and everything else. That's good over there. And recently there's been a lot of chatter about African nations asking, or not asking, telling Western countries, meaning the United States, the UK, to get the F out of their countries and stop raping them for resources. And I probably shouldn't say that R word, because it might flag me on YouTube. I hope not. But, snagging all their resources and just get the hell out. And China and Russia are making deals with a lot of those countries to help more effectively. And Putin is heavily involved in that. Okay, so these are things just to, I'm just giving you a little smattering of joining the dots around the world. It's up to you what you want to research, okay? And then I thought I'd just tap on this one. For DOJ opposes Donald Trump's proposal to start federal election conspiracy trial in 2026. Okay, I don't know how you feel about Trump. I don't care. That's a matter of personal opinion in politics. But if you're not doing some research on what's going on within the United States, I would urge you to do so. Not that you need to like Donald Trump, because I think this country would go into civil war should he win a 2024 election, if they don't prevent him from doing so. But the DOJ, I must say, seems pretty corrupt, okay? Just the way it is. Do your own research, please. And also, while you're there, research the Biden family and Hunter Biden and what's going on those topics, okay? Try to keep an unbiased mind. See, that's why I am a registered independent, not better than anybody else. I just refuse to be associated with any particular party, because then that leaves you at a disadvantage because you buy the full party line. I'm saying go in and research stuff. Now, if you have a full-on hatred for Donald Trump, again, and I don't mean this to sound bad, but I don't care. I'm just saying that doesn't take away from the fact that there are things going on in this world in the DOJ, sorry. Well, Do some research, okay? Also do some research on the Biden family and Hunter Biden, as well as Donald Trump and his family. I'm okay with that. I just want you to make informed decisions when it comes to connecting the dots around the world, okay? Because there are things going on that aren't, I learned long ago when I was reading the newspaper, I'd read an article, whether it was political or otherwise, I'm like, there's a whole lot being left out of that narrative right there. So you are given a specific narrative. And I want to further tell you that I used to write a blog. It actually got shut down. I won't even get into it. It was so harsh. But I wrote an article about Sudan and Chad and women. So take your mind there, whatever that means to you. And yeah, I got shut down for mostly by men with hate comments, and they just came in by the tens of thousands. However, this was my point. There are, at the time that I used to write my blog, this was more like 2012, 2013, there were 7 very large media companies in the world, okay? And then all the subsidiaries, they're named different things, whatever, what have you. But 7 of them. Now there's 5. So that means there's 5 honkin' billionaires hiding behind even the subsidiaries and all that stuff. If you think that they can't come up with a narrative to be agreed upon, to be released to the public, I would urge you to do some research and think again, maybe. Okay, I'm not saying that I think that everyone, should be a conspiracy theorist. I have said that if you want to call it conspiracy theories, but a lot of them actually are facts. And once you start connecting the dots, you don't have to go deep down that rabbit hole sometimes to see what's right in front of your face, okay? And I'm going to leave it there because I don't like to get too political and I hope it's not offensive to anybody when I say I don't care what your point of view is. I'm just urging you to do more research, widen that, widen that horizon. Like if you're a Democrat or you're a Republican, step out of your own zone for a minute and take a look at corruption all the way around. And not that we can do anything about it. I mean, that's why I've gotten out of my political rabbit hole in recent months. During COVID, I was deep down in there. I don't even want to talk about it. All right, let's go over to CoinMarketCap. Okay. So again, one thing I just want to reiterate about this is that fear and greed index. It's only at 34%. Okay, that's not too bad. Harry Potter, Obama, Pac-Man 8 in you. Oh, jeez. Okay, I don't know what that is, but my reason for looking at this is I like to take a look just at what's going on, not only price-wise or I don't care about by the hour or 24 hours or 7 days. I like to look at a much larger chart, maybe 1 year or something. But the most important parts of this are market cap, volume, circulating supply, and market dominance, which you can look up on this page. And then you can do your research on any given crypto. You can track it in your portfolio. You can add to a watch list right here. You can click here and get news of markets. Sorry, this is where you can purchase XRP. Okay, now it's back on Coinbase. Cool. It's on KuCoin. Do they mention UPHOLD here? Let's take a look. Kraken. That's interesting. You don't list that here? Why not? Oh, BITTREX. Okay. BITTREX filed for Chapter 11, so I don't know if I would deal with them. Okay, and this is trading. Okay, and then you can click on news, see what what's going on there, and here's the about. So you could read about it in the short. I've read the white paper on this a long time ago, and I used to read all that dry reading. Here's some of the stuff that you can find out about what is XRP, XRP ledger, what makes XRP unique, all that kind of stuff. It's right here on CoinMarketCap. All right, so I think I'm going to wrap it right there. I think I've covered most of the dots that I wanted to, maybe even a little bit more. Please leave me your comments about any part of this in the comment section down below. And once again, if you can hit the thumbs up to bring it up in the algorithm, that's really helpful for my channel, and I really appreciate that. Also, you know, hit that subscribe button and put on the bell notification so you see all my videos, okay? And part of that, do your own research. I mean, it's just to help stimulate, you know, your brain and get you thinking about the different things that happen in this world and how they pull together. But I will also release videos. If you like this style of video, let me know in the comments also, and I will continue doing these too. And sometimes I'll throw in questions that have been asked on my client one-on-one calls because, you know, they're important for everyone to know, and I want to share the information, and I'm sure they don't mind because everyone has their own personal questions. If you would like to set up your own one-on-one session, please email me at zendevin, that's ZENDEVIN, @gmail.com. Please put only this one word in the subject line, and that's crypto in all uppercase letters, just so it catches my eye. I get a lot of email, and those always catch my eye. So please don't put, can I move to Ledger, you know, all that kind of stuff, because it's just, I don't see it as well as I see just uppercase crypto, okay? And from there, I'll give you my phone number, and then we text back and forth to set up a time, and we get you set up on Zoom, and you know, you have to have what you need ready, you know, your list of questions and or your sites ready to go into. Maybe you want to move from your crypto from your exchange over to your ledger. And so anyway, I'm going to wrap it right here. If you would like a one-on-one sessions, I am always available for them. Thank you so much. Love you all, and I will catch you on the next video. Ciao for now.